Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Saturday baseball on the show. It's the Chicago White Sox and the Boston Red Sox. Dinger alert, Singy. This guy's gone yard more than anyone in the league so far.
Yeah, Boog, I've had this one marked on my calendar all week. He changes games with one swing. Seriously, though, why do they keep pitching to him? Just a launching pad.
First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway. And our starting pitcher here today, Cutter Crawford. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
The 0-1. This one in the air right field. Abreu on the move to the alley. He's got it, and there's one away. Jay Howard steps to the plate for the White Sox.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
And first offering is fouled off. Crawford with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Next offering is fouled back.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. ground ball left side. To first. That's out number 2. Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Right side, hard hit. Whips it to Casas, and that is back here at Fenway Park. And on the mound today, number 61. How about a scouting report on him?
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
Pitch is in the dirt. 1-1. 1-1. Out to short. The throw to first. Out. One gone, bottom half of the first. So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. First pitch misses. And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Now it's Alex Bregman. Right through there for a strike. Outside low, and the count is 1-2. Struck him out looking. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball 1.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the second game of the series. And that drops in for a strike. Squirts away a little bit. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Tristan Casas in the box now. Takes strike 1. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
2 strikes.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
All set for the start of the inning. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Sox, Joey Gallo. Crawford back to work. Late on that fastball.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Swinging a foul straight back. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
1 gone, runner at first. Edgar Caro steps to the plate for the White Sox. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Mike Tauchman. In the air out to center. And that'll fall for a base hit. And now 2 aboard. And here is Sosa to the plate. Sat out last night's game, but back in there today. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. No balls, 2 strikes. Hard hit left side. They get the force. 3rd out. A couple of hits. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 2nd. And stepping in for Boston, Christian Campbell. Right through there for a strike. Campbell went deep in his most recent game. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back-to-back, that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
2 up, 2 down. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. 2 outs, base is empty. Off the mark there. And 1-1. The shortstop takes the ball. Ground ball right side. Sosa throws to first in time. 3 up, 3 down. Back here at Fenway, stepping in, Gage Workman.
Third baseman, Gage Workman.
Workman measures 6 feet 4 inches, hitting 9th in today's lineup, and they traded for him earlier this year. Smoke to right, but he's got it.
Clearly ready to hit right there. First pitch of the inning hits a bullet, and it just is one of those bad luck ABs.
Swing and a ground ball. It's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And now the shortstop, Jay Howard. He's 0 for 1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's 1st and 2nd with only 1 away. Benintendi up here. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back.
Yes, it's gone.
And it's into the bullpen for a homer. And that should quiet this home crowd. His 2nd homer of this series, and they lead it. It's 3-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Joey Gallo steps to the plate.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And the 0-2. See ya. Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And first offering is fouled off. There's a swing and a drive.
Is it gone? Is it gone?
That one back.
It's gone. It's gone. It's gone.
Out of here. He made him pay for that one. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 4-0. So 2 away with nobody on. Edgar Caro digs in now.
Ooh.
Liner, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
So up next for Chicago, Mike Tauchman.
Oh, my God. He
Oh,
finally
this
went
one's
off.
high and deep.
Yes.
Way
There you
back
go.
there. On
It's
its
off the
way.
side.
Gone.
hit the Green Monster too. Yes.
Their third home run of the inning. It's 6-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
And now Alex Cora is out of the dugout, and he will make a move for the bullpen. And so the Red Sox go to the bullpen. Lucas Giolito.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers.
Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. They bring 9 to the plate, and 6 come around to score. We move on. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Swinging a foul out of play. Swing and a miss.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Line drive. This looks like extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
No ball.
Rafaela stands at second with no outs. Sosa on to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning. And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. One away with a runner at third here in the last half of the third. That's a base hit. Run scores. And now it's Alex Bregman. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And it's caught for the out. Raffy coming to the plate now. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
2 outs. On the ground, Howard. They take the force out, and that ends the inning. Back now at Fenway. On to the fourth. Here's the third baseman, Gage Workman. Swing and a miss.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Brudansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway. On the ground, right side, in plenty of time to first, one up, one down. So the batting order turns over. Brooks Baldwin steps to the plate for the White Sox. Outside, and it's 1-0. You know, Singy, they talk about Red Sox Nation, but there is something to that because the Boston Red Sox aren't just about Boston or Massachusetts. It's that whole New England area. So you're talking about Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Northern Connecticut. There's a whole segment of the country that is locked in on the Boston Red Sox pitch to pitch throughout the summer. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. 0-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And good work there. Right through there for a strike.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Sneaks through, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Campbell now in the box.
0-1.
Comes up empty with a swing there. Strike two.
0-2.
That was the
Ball.
sweeper, but it missed. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And first offering is fouled off. Hit on the ground, might be two. Sosa to second, and it's a double play to end the inning. No runs. And we're back. Digging in, Andrew Benintendi.
Leading off for the White Sox, center fielder Andrew Benintendi.
Giolito back to work. Ground ball up the middle. Story sends it over to first. One away here in the fifth. Here's Joey Gallo. 0 for 2 in this one. There's a strike.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Garrett Whitlock appears to be getting loose. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. 2 away.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Shortstop, Trevor Story.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Here's a high chopper and a foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And there's a ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside.
2-2.
And they'll do it again. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And now the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
1-0.
Swings through that one. One out, bases empty.
Strike.
Next
2-1.
offering down low and in the dirt. On the ground to third. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. And next for the Red Sox, Jarren Duran. First offering, and it just misses.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Handles, throws to first. Red Sox go 1-2-3. Back here in Boston. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the catcher, Edgar Caro. This ball's chopped on the ground. Campbell Slings to first, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth. And up next for Chicago, Mike Tauchman. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Garrett Whitlock, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. And a swing and a miss.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs. Get deeper in the count. You try to climb the ladder.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Yes. And it drops in. And they have their first hit since the third inning. Here's the second baseman, Lenny Sosa. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
1 strike.
He swings and fouls one off.
One, two.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Now, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
That one is absolutely belted back there. That
he got him a home run family.
His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at bat for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, Boog, there's so many times when a young player might wonder if he's ever even going to get to the big leagues and do something like this. Well, he doesn't have to wonder anymore.
And now the 0-1. Out to center. Rafaela makes the play, and it's out number 3. But the White Sox with a 2-run homer. It's now 8-1. You're watching Major League. Bottom of the 6th. Still stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Red Sox just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
That one the other way, and out number 1 on the grab.
That swing right there tells me he's...
Now the White Sox manager is Frazier Ellard comes on now.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Bregman in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Slider right there. The White Sox up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th. In the dirt, and it's 2-1. And that skips in the dirt.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
There's a swing and a miss.
Full count.
Stays alive.
Oh,
2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. the string with the changeup, struck him out.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
In the air, left field. Hauls it in to end the inning. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
Andrew Benintendi steps up. He's already homered here in this one. On the ground, right side. Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, and they come away without an out. Joey Gallo steps to the plate for the White Sox. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Oh,
good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Ball in the dirt, and it gets away.
What is up with his screen? He's missing everything.
No advance, though.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Yo, one. What a stop. Gathers and throws. Nicely done for the out. So one hit is all. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season.
First baseman, Tristan Casas.
Base hit center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single. So up next, Christian Campbell. On the ground to the left. Can't glove it cleanly to second. That's one. Double play. That was some defensive wizardry.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Wong at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one.
Ball. 1 strike. Hee-haw!
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
That one ripped. And it's off the green monster.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Grounds one to short. Howard throws across the diamond, and Story is out. And that will end the inning. One left for the Reds. Back here at Fenway, new inning getting started. And now the switch hitting catcher, Edgar Caro. That one is blasted. Left field towards the monster. Into the monster seats and gone. And they boost their lead. It's 9-1. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here.
Manager out of the dugout now. Garrett Whitlock takes over on the mound. He's been so good against lefties. So up next for Chicago, Mike Tauchman. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer. That one down the line, and foul ball.
You know, these White Sox, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Hauls it in, and there's one away. Lenin Sosa steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Ground ball left side, and that's just foul.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And up next for Chicago, Gage. Workman. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1 ball, no strikes.
Strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hard hit right side. Whips it to Casas. That's out number 3. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Center fielder, Sedan Rafaela.
Ellard back to work. Right through there for a strike.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
That one missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. Benintendi going back on it. See you
Let's go.
later.
Before the game monster.
His first homer of the year, it's 9-2. Chris, we knew this moment was coming for him soon.
Yep, and it finally came. We knew it was only a matter of time before he's going to connect with one just like that. Just too good of a hitter at the plate.
That misses, and it's 1-1. Out there to center. And Benintendi able to make the grab. And there's one away. Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. That one's in there, and that's strike 1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
On the ground to third.
Hustle. Got him. Damn.
And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Not every base hit is a liner into the gap, just like not every strikeout's a perfect slider down and away. I mean, right there, he just put the ball in play on the ground and gave it his all to get down to first for the knock.
And that misses. Now 2-0. Working down in the zone to start the at-bat, looking for that double play ground ball.
Yeah, back-to-back sinkers there. He's looking for some weak contact or to get this hitter to roll over. Now, as a hitter, you have to be really disciplined.
Did you just see that? That was crazy. That was a damn strike. That was bogus as hell. That was bogus as hell. That was a strike.
Devers at the plate now. That's ball 1.
They called it a ball.
Next offering is
And
in
they
for a
called that
strike.
strike. Oh, my God.
And that's outside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. The throw in. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play. And stepping in for Boston, Tristan Casas. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Just missed.
Ball.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down.
Up the middle, nice grab.
Nasty.
Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. They put 2 on the board on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors.
Even though we got a nice lead.
We go to the 9th. Now it's going to be Brooks Baldwin.
Brooks Baldwin.
And the pitch.
Oh,
now a screamer into the outfield. He's got it. And there's 1 down.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch of the inning. No reward, but, hey, you got to keep swinging it.
Howard, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
I'm a two-way player.
The White Sox up big in this one. Here at the top of the 9th.
What year of the rebuild is this?
Strike 2.
It might be time to choke.
This is the recent. This is the 25 roster.
Just spread out.
This is the recent, the current roster. Right now. I added a couple of free
base hit.
I signed Rizzo. I signed Joey Gallo. That's me. That's my character right there.
1 down.
I signed Rizzo, Joey Gallo, and J.D. Martinez. They was on the free agent. You know, because the White Sox are terrible, so I brought some veterans in.
Howard
it's been paying off.
First with 1 out.
They actually got good, decent pitching, but they have no offense.
Foul ball there.
Yeah, this is the current roster. The 25 roster. Oh, he might just score for that.
I didn't know Jay Howard Lowe.
No, we can't.
They'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Oh, Jay Howard is me. Jay Howard is me. That's I always put my character on the game every year.
Joey Gallo.
I put my character on the game every year.
0 for 4 with 4
every
strikeouts.
Man, I can't believe Joey Gallo fell off that bad. He's not giving me
runners
nothing.
Are at the corners, 1 away.
He's striking out. No wonder he was a free agent.
Next
Jay Howard is me. Come on, Joey. Give me something, man. Cut your ass. Oh, Joey might have caught a body. He might have hurt me. He heard my cry. Yes. He heard my cry. He heard my cry. Yes.
So he goes the opposite way with that.
He was striking out too much.
Third home run of the season. It's 12-3.
There you go. There you go. He heard my cry.
At this level, you got to be good. Sometimes you got to be a little lucky.
Greg Weisser gets the call from the pen.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen.
I like it. I got a Red Sox franchise of my own.
Oh, yeah? You playing with the Red Sox?
But he's got to find a way because these
Rizzo still got some left in the tank. What's your record so far this year? What's up, Brandon?
2 away down.
What's going on, Brandon?
Over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Late swing, foul to the left.
Keep that weight back. Keep that weight back. Keep that weight back. Keep that weight back. Oh, we'll take that. We'll take that.
And that one gets through into center field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
And the batter now, Mike Tauchman.
91-53 at the moment on Hall of Fame
53 at the moment Hall of Fame.
I lost Crochet and Story on injury, unfortunately for the year.
Oh, wow. You almost finished your season then, I see.
That one pushed foul.
And you lost your ace and you lost Trevor Story. Wow. Wow.
The other way. They get the force, and the inning is over. 3-run bomb for the White Sox. We head now to the... Welcome back as we take a look at their...
Ken Murphy.
If you can help me, Can You Astros is playing the Rangers in the channel is the Roku TV. Do you have to pay for it?
If you can help me, Can You Astros is playing. Brandon, I don't understand what you're saying. Say it again, Brandon. I didn't know what you said. I didn't know what you were talking about. You said, "Can I help you?" I didn't understand your question.
This is his third time out this
I
year.
didn't understand your question.
Number 63.
You gotta ask me again, Brandon. I don't understand what you said.
In for a strike. Went with the
sweeper.
sweeper. Murphy, 30 years old now, and he found his way onto the team. Oh,
damn.
This one high.
Damn.
Deep, way back there.
Damn.
Out of here.
Damn it.
Anytime you can pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
And a base hit right there. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Here's Trevor Story now. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Swing and a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with no.
What's your record in this franchise?
I think I'm like I just started, so I played 20 games. Yeah, I just started my season.
And now it's going to be Cedar Rafael.
I don't remember.
Right through there for a strike.
I think I got like 12 wins or something. I'm like 12 and 5 or something like that. 12 and 5, something like that. No, I didn't lose that many. I'm like 12 and 4 or something like that. I think I lost like 4 games.
That's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
A sweeper.
Another 1-2.
Yes.
And misses, struck him out.
Well, that's a blue zone right there,
or
the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often
Impressive for a bottom league team. The Houston Astros is playing the Texas Rangers of Go Fight Field and the channel is the Roku TV.
Brandon, I don't know what you're talking about, man. You said, what's your question, Brandon?
Grounder might be 2.
Oh, yes. Brandon, I still don't understand your question, bro.
Number 61 with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that.
Okay, let me check this out. Box scores. You had 43 at-bats, 16 hits, 12 RBIs, struck out 8 times, no walks. We hit 1, 2, 3. We hit 6 home runs. Wow. We used 3 pitchers. We totaled up 7 Ks. We gave up 4 runs. Golf with 35 at-bats, 12 hits, 4 runs, struck out 7 times, we walked 2 runs. God, they use 1, 2, 3, 4 pitches. They use 4. I'm coming right back from the change the title to game. Yeah, I think it's game 3 or 4. Hold on. What is it? Right. Okay, I got 2 more.
Are you a White Sox fan in real life too?
Yes, I'm a White Sox and Cardinal fan. I'm from Chicago. I'm a White Sox and St. Louis Cardinal fan. I hate the Cubs. I'm from Chicago. Yes, I'm a real White Sox fan. And I'm White Sox and Cardinals. I hate the Cubs. I'm 12 and 4. Don't leave. I'm finna change the title. Finna change the title. I'll be right back.